All right, y'all, listen up and listen good, because I saw something today and it really got me thinking. I saw. All right, listen. I'm a scholar. I'm an academic, and I was on my campus today, and I saw a man defiling a delivery robot, right? Because we have these little robots, they roll around, they bring you food. And I saw a man pissing in it. And I don't it wasn't even just it wasn't on it, he wasn't pissing on the outside. And they have cameras all over those things. So I don't even know, I don't know where, I don't know what he was planning on doing when they watched the footage. But nonetheless, I saw him open it up, pull out some food. So he had ordered something to get this robot to him. Whether he ate it is beyond me. I really hope he did, because that also calls into question his values of, cleanliness. But nonetheless, he opens it up. He fiddles around with his pants for a second. He whips it out, and then I can't see his schlong from where I'm standing, right? I can only see the stream going into the robot, right? And I can hear it just a little bit. I'm kind of far off. I'm a good maybe 50-ish feet away, but I can hear the that splatter of liquid on metal, and so I know that this guy's pissing, and he's pissing right in the robot, and he probably went for a good 30 seconds, 45 seconds. He had to empty the tank, no doubt. And so, that calls into the question, or not the question, but calls into question, what, is it ethical to piss in a robot? Because it's not like they're consenting individuals. And it is someone else's property, but on the same side of that coin, they could have employed people to deliver the food. They could have paid people, and those are jobs that people can't have anymore. And so, the question really just is, should we all be pissing in robots to stick it to the man? Or should we understand that as a collective, pissing in robots probably will make them rise up against us even quicker? Me personally, I don't really know where to lie, because I would love to be team piss in the robots, because that's just comical, but I watched a man piss in a robot today. And it's like seeing a dead body. It's like something you don't get out of your head. It's just this is all this man wanted to do today. He wanted to come to this campus. He wanted to get his food, and he wanted to piss in that motherfucking robot. And that's the other thing. If he was planning on doing this, he had to have the foresight to order food through this robot, and then hold the piss long enough that by the time the robot got there, and these things don't move very fast. They don't have a lot of ground to cover, but they don't move very fast. And they stop at just they see anything 30 feet in front of them, and they just direct halt, not moving. So, do they is it worth it? Is it worth it to piss in a robot? And I think for that guy, it might have been. And maybe if I see his face on the news in the next couple days, the robot pisser or whatever they brand him as, I think that would I don't know how to feel, man. I feel so lost about this whole thing, because I want to stick it to the man. I want to, say, we are people. We don't need robots to do our fucking jobs. But at the same time, I don't want to be the delivery boy. And even more, I don't want to be the guy that has to clean the piss out of the robot. And somebody had to do that. So, just a thought. Is it ethical to piss in robots? Is it ethical to piss on robots? Is it ethical for a robot to piss on you? These are just some of the questions that we may have. And I think that at times like these, it's very important to remember that I'm a bad bitch. I do what I say so. Robots catch this meat, you know, like, also sex robots. Hold on. Sex robots are just hunks of metal, and you can pee on that thing, you can jizz on that thing, you can jizz in that thing, you can piss wherever you want, you can fucking shit in your hand, smear it all over its face, and then shove it in the dirt for all it cares, you know? It's a robot. So maybe it is okay to piss and shit all over robots, as long as they're cool with it. But, you know, then that, you know, how do you know if the robot's cool with it? You know, there's just, you know, there's so many questions. There's so much that you have to be aware of. There's so much you have to know. And I don't know enough. But I do know that that man probably had the best piss, at least of the day, if not of the week, in that robot. And that's the level of joy I'm striving for today. You know, I'm really aiming to be piss in robot levels of happy. And I think that we all should like aim for that. So, you know, just to really end us off here, I think that we should all be pissing wherever we please, wherever makes us the most passionate about our pisses. And if that happens to be a robot, then that's the robot's problem. Yeah, I mean, like, there's nothing more to say than that. Get pissing.